All right, so let's get started with the bad. There's a lot. God, there was a lot of stuff we got to cover today. There was a lot of there was a desecration of a Jewish cemetery.
Yeah, I saw that
this week. And there's been a huge rise on in anti-Semitism around the country. And our good friend Rick Santorum went on CNN, and he had some things he wanted to say about Trump and his supporters. Let's have a listen.
Have a deeper relationship with Israel, why he wouldn't speak out. It just doesn't make any sense, and it calls into question hypocrisy on the part of his administration. And maybe, I don't know, he's not speaking out because he thinks it'll upset some of his base, who in fact espouse, not through President Trump, but on their own, during the campaign, anti-Semitic beliefs and statements.
Whoa. Wait a minute. I mean, Donald Trump's base is more pro-Israel, more pro-Jewish people than anybody. I mean, if you talk to anybody in the pro-Israel movement, and they will tell you the bedrock of that is the evangelical Christian community in this country. In fact, the folks who have been walking away are liberal Jews who are walking away from Israel, not conservative Christians.
But Rick, we're talking about hate crime. You keep going back.
Okay, let's pause it right there.
Israel.
So. I love how offended he got. Like, whoa, wait a second. Are you saying we hate Jews? Is that what you're saying? Are you saying Donald Trump's base hates Jews? Evangelicals don't hate Jews, okay? Evangelicals don't hate Jews. Do you hear me? I'm Rick Santorum. Well, hey Rick, I got something I want to play for you. Actually, when you went and spouted that bullshit, it made me remember something, and I got a few clips I'd like to play for some of our listeners today. All right, let's go.
What did you think of the speech?
I thought it was good. I thought Trump said his usual, the usual gig. I like Donald Trump as president, and that's what we need to make this country great again, to end a lot of things, including the flood of immigrants coming across the border, to end immigrants coming from Middle Eastern countries with under radical Islamic beliefs, spreading terror and all crime and all of this. We need to end Zionism, which is huge, and it's probably the biggest problem that we have in this country today and around the globe, which is a few people controlling pretty much everything, all the money, all the business, brainwashing all the people from the education systems. Everything is controlled.
Yeah, they're brainwashing everybody.
Brainwashing. And that's the biggest issue.
Oh my God.
And I think it's kind of loud here, but I think
Jews.
that Trump will really end that, and that's the biggest problem with this country today, and I think Trump will address that.
You said Zionism is when a few people control everything, but
this was done on TYT, by the way.
Word?
Not necessarily. It's not just a religion. It's also a belief system. It's also a political ideology.
What?
It's a lot of things, and it's what's holding the people back from getting their freedom and getting their ability to succeed in this world.
Okay, it threw me off when you used the word Zionism. What would be another word, just so I can...
Okay, well, he doesn't even need... I'm going to stop it right there, because he goes actually on to say that you need to listen to more sites like Alex Jones and more people like David Duke. But, hey, that's just one person. Let's have a listen to somebody else.
You're the enemy. You're the ones working for the devil, baby. USA! 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 USA!
I think Rick Santorum's right there, Squid. I think Trump's base is the most pro-Jewish party there is,
Oh, yeah.
Totally, USA. USA. I mean...
My God.
I mean, yeah, the proof is in the pudding, and this pudding smells like soup. And if you don't get that joke, that means it's because it's Russian touched. But, yeah,
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that's that.
To me, I mean, it's funny but sad, though. I mean, he's talked about this, and he went on, he had that press conference all about this. We're going to stop all this hate towards towards Judaism and all this kind of stuff. Try and stop all this bigotry and hate. And I'm thinking, isn't that the just going back on what you just said about Muslims? I mean,
yeah, right.
The kettle black here.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that is
Trumpy.
true.
Trumpy poo. I mean, what the fuck? I mean, honestly, you're saying we should stop all this, but you're gonna go off and say, oh, this about Muslims. Oh, all Muslims are terrorists. All Muslims are wanting to hurt us. But you know that's not completely true, because most Muslims are willing to help out.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you've heard this, but a Muslim organization is going to help the Jewish cemetery repair all those headstones.
Wow, that's crazy.
Yes,
I did not hear that. No.
Yeah, they talked about it today, actually, and they talked about it and said that they were going to do this.
Wow, that's nice. Well, that's the kind of things that we need in communities right now, because, you know, some of the things I've noticed so much that's going on right now is the fear of everybody, the fear everyone has for each other's neighbor. Just everyone's so tense with each other right now. You know, it's not everyone is out to get you. You have a better chance of being killed by a great white shark than you do by a terrorist. But, you know, something they're not talking about lately is some of the domestic white terrorism that's going on. Did you hear about that guy that tried to bomb a Target?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, he tried to bomb all the Targets up on the East Coast. To get this, he wanted Target stocks to plummet so he could buy shares. Yeah. Mic drop right there, right?
I'm honestly lost for words on that.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that one.